opening statements from the petitioner. Mr. MacIntyre.
That same statute, 528-7, says it's got to take place in a general election. And the city of DeKalb does not have a general election in which city business takes place. And a referendum on home rule, that's what's called for. So we have a consolidated election. In 528-7, it does not give a time or a deadline for when the 10% is counted. The proponents or objectors are placing an inaccurate number that is unreasonable. There is a statute, it's 10 ILCS 528, oops, sorry, my bifocals malfunction. 10 ILCS 5-3 1.3, whenever this code or another statute requires that a nominating petition or a petition proposing a public question shall be signed by a specified percentage of registered voters in the state, a political subdivision, or district, or precinct, or combination of precincts, the total number of voters to which the percentage is applied shall be the number of voters who are registered in the state, political subdivision, district, or precinct, or combination, as the case may be, on the date registration closed. Now that's past tense. On the date registration closed, before the regular election next preceding is before the last day on which such petition may be filed in accordance with general election law. The registration for the April 7th election closes March 10th to suggest that the citizens would have to know in advance how many registered voters they're going to be is absurd. The 2,276 is wrong in law and in fact.
What would be your interpretation then of how many how many signatures would be needed for this petition to be valid, Mr. MacIntyre?
The 680 or 782 signatures that we have, twice as many as was required of you, Mr. Mayor, to run for the mayor of office. That was based on 5 to 8%. 5% being the minimum, you needed 301 signatures. 10% would be 602 signatures. We have 782. As an example of how, we're looking for equal protection under the law here. In 2006, a binding referendum question was placed in front of voters for the April 2007 election that would have created the Kishwaukee Valley Water Authority. That included all voters in the city of DeKalb, all voters in the city of Sycamore, all voters in northern DeKalb County, all voters in Boone County, and a lot of voters in McHenry County. Their minimum required was 500 signatures. They got 1,600. I congratulate them for getting their 1,600, 1,100 over the minimum that was required. The objectors want another 600 voters on top of that for just the city of DeKalb. We want equal protection under the law.
Thank you, Mr. MacIntyre.